Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. My name is John. Gonna do a coffee today. I'm a little excited about it. Let's see, Fluid Coffee Roasters out of Indiana. All right, they have, I think, 6 locations in Indiana. It's family owned. Here we go. Look at it, and I'll tell you what all this means. I'll tell you what all this means because this is an interesting brew, real interesting. So right away it says Colombia. Well, we know what that means. It's Colombian beans, right? They were sourced from Colombia. Then down here, I'll just read it to you. You could freeze it. It says Acevada Huila. That is the area where the beans were grown. It's a coffee growing region. I'm not the best at pronouncing this. Then also says, what else does it say here? Red bourbon variety. That is the type of coffee bean. There's different species, subspecies of coffee beans. Each one contributes its own flavor and profile. This is the red bourbon variety. It says 1,550 meter elevation where it was grown at the height. Then, interesting here, it says double anaerobic, honey processed with spices. Double anaerobic. So anaerobic means that it was fermented with no oxygen. What that does is it gives it a certain profile, flavor profile when you do that. This says double, so it was probably fermented with in an oxygen-free environment, and then it was processed a little bit, and we'll talk about that, the honey processed here, and then they probably did it again. So it's done twice. That's kind of a labor-intensive thing to do. Honey processed. Okay, so when you get a coffee bean, they call it a cherry. It's kind of like a peach, the seed in the middle and that outer part, the peach part that you would eat. That's called the mucilage. And that is the syrupy, sugary part of it. And there's so many things. But when you do honey processed, you don't take it all off. Okay, you don't wash it. It's wash process. You don't clean all that off. You leave some of that peach around that pit, from an analogy. And depending on how much you leave, it'll turn different colors. So that you have yellow, white, red, and black. And each one, again, gives its own flavor profile. So see how coffee could be so... There's different varieties. There's different elevations. There's shade. There's non-shade. There's, a lot of different ways to process. We're just talking about one here. There's a combination of them. There's terroir, right? That how the soil is it, like Hawaii, where it's volcanic. It's getting the ocean breeze. Is it up on a mountain? All these things affect coffee when you really get into it. I know if you just had canned coffee, there's nothing wrong with an old Maxwell House, But if you really get into it, and this is my channel, check out my playlist, read about all these coffees. I've discussed, reviewed about every one of them. It's been a beautiful thing for me to learn it. Now, this is family-owned business, and they use natural flavors and stuff. I wrote down exactly what they do. High quality natural ingredients. All right, that's the way they put it. That's the way I want to put it. Now, if I emptied this out to grind it, it was whole bean. Wow, and the flavors here are masala chai, which is what? Cinnamon, nutmeg, clove type things using in the tree. Blood orange, apple cider, and black cherry. These are all natural flavors that were added to these beans. And what happened was I had some family have a business trip from California in Indiana. Of course, I live in Kentucky. And I met them, and they had this coffee at one of the places around where they were staying. And they really liked it. And so they wanted to get it for the channel, right? That's Mark and Jody. I thank you. They want to get it, and I really appreciate this. So you smell it. It was a strong. The chai was strong on there, and very fruity, very fruity. Of course, it says apples, cherries. What else was on there? Apples, cherries, blood orange. Oh man, all good stuff. Oh, woo! All right, now I did this in a French press, all right? Freshly grounded, put it in a French press, all right? I want to get the maximum flavor out of this. And I don't want to lie to anybody. I put a little heavy cream in it, because that really brings out flavor. Adds a little bit of vanilla, really just smooths it out. This one could be black though. This one, well, I'll be drinking a lot of these cups black and some with heavy cream, because all the flavors and the delicate flavors that I want to make sure I capture. Let's try it, man. I'll tell you what. Wow. It's very Christmassy. That would go good. If you like sweetener, honey, some type of sugar, some type of sweetener, this would really, it's like a dessert. But even without it, so good. That's flavorful, man. Wow, that's strong too. I bet you could do that half and half with regular coffee and still get a lot of flavor and make it last a little longer. This is an expensive process. They double anaerobic. I mean, double. I don't know how much this cost, okay, because it was a gift to me, but from my family that went to Indiana. But it's double anaerobic. It's they put when I looked it up for you all to get the information on it. This company here is known for kind of putting out some high quality. No, not the coffee. Yes, they are, but where they sourced it, okay, the supplier. Who they get this from? They're known for their high quality coffee. So I'm surprised with the high quality that they got coffee sourced, right? From that producer that they got it from. And the and that is, if I can say it right, boy, I hope I don't mess this up. Finca Villa Betulia, all right? That is the producer, right? That's the producer. And they're known for high quality. Put the money in double anaerobic, and then they flavored it. So that was a risk, because they already had a very high, expensive coffee, and they flavored it. It was already going to be delicious without the flavor. But they went on a limb and they put this in there, and I like it. It's very good. It's very different. I know they sell this without any flavor, and that's going to be a quality coffee. If this is quality, and a little whipped cream in here would go a long way for me. All right. That's it. This is new to me. They loved it. They bought it for me. They bought me another one from a different place while they were on their trip. I got to thank them, man. That's just beautiful. I get to try it now. I get to look it up, review it, share it with you all. Let me know if you've had anything like this. Let me know what you knew about coffees. I'm learning a lot just doing this. I didn't know that coffee. I've been drinking coffee my whole life. I mean, for a long time. And I didn't know all the different ways to process it. All that goes into coffee. All the different parts of the world has taste difference. I mean, there's so much that goes into it. And I'm the type of person that gets into it and I'm like, I got a whole thing I got to learn now, and I'll do it too. I'll get right into it. It just keeps you sharp, I guess. I can't get enough. Let me know if any of this, if you had this, if you think about ordering this, if you've had anything like it, what you know about coffee. If I said something wrong, go ahead and let us have it, or let me have it, because everybody's going to learn from that scene. And enjoy yourself. And I hope you're really drinking a cup with me. And check out my playlist. I have so much cool stuff. I have so many different types of coffee reviews. I really encourage people to go on my playlist, because I think you're going to see the titles of them and you're going to want to explore them. And I put so much work and time into it. And I hope you enjoy it. I really do. I really hope you enjoy my hobby. I share my hobby with you. Thank you. And I'll see you on the next one. All right?